There we go. There we go. All right. Let's begin. That's your oracle. Hi guys, welcome in. All right, your first card, message. Ooh. All right, this is Mother Earth. This is Mother Earth sending you a message, collective. All right, this is Mother Earth communicating with this cycle that's happening at this current moment with these planets. Continue watering your garden, ladies and gentlemen. The more you water your garden, the more universal you'll be connected. Okay? You'll be connected to your inner knowing, connected more towards Mother Earth. Welcome in, guys. Okay? A personal issue reaches resolution. Resolution. Nothing will come out of the situation. Okay. So what's happening here, as Mother Earth continues showering you, continue cleansing your spirit, whatever activity that you have outside in the nature, that's what it's doing. It's giving you the strength, spiritually speaking, as you continue meditating or just simply going in nature and showing gratitude for Mother Earth. Some planets here are aligning with your high priestess, with your consciousness. So whatever subconscious that you're conscious about, it's allowing you to make magic, to manifest something greater, something more for self. But you have to keep nurturing yourself and this time with nature. Okay, it's a sign that you cannot ignore. With all these cycles, again, with the moon, if not the moon, it's just the shifts of the planets. It's what's going to go ahead and grant you your wish. Even if it's just you being really tuned in spiritually or connected to your spiritual gifts. Okay? Awakening that clairvoyance side, your third eye, etc. Okay, a lot of us are here to do so many changes in this world. We're healers of our own ways, other than whatever else you would like to open the door to. Okay, like Reiki, maybe yoga, some type of Tai Chi, that type of connection with self, okay, with your body. Oops, what am I doing? Okay. That's the side. Let's see what nature has to say. I like that 10 of Cups. So this is fulfillment. This is you again fulfilling your own self, your own emotional self, especially with Capricorn. Because Capricorn is ambitious. Capricorn knows what it wants. It's a go-getter. The more Capricorn learns about this 10 of Pentacles or this opportunity or this way of manifesting, shit, you're going to go right in, right? Mentally, you're going to go straight ahead. Maybe not so much emotionally, but mental, like you're really strong-minded. So collectively speaking, with you being in this Eight of Swords, but again, universal speaking, it's allowing you guys to get out of this karmic, okay? Out of this karmic energy. Not so much relationship no more. No. It's just that energy that you're surrounding yourself with. It could be the environment. It could be the home that you're in. Something has to give. Something else has to change. And maybe you've came to the point where you made a decision here that's going to help you out to continue fulfilling your own needs without the need of feeling regrets, feeling sad about your situation. A lot of us are not in a proper home, or a lot of us don't have that job, that career that we want, but you've made a decision. You've decided already what you want to do. And with you being in Capricorn energy, it's going to allow you to asphyxiate, is what I'm hearing. And you're going to ground yourself. You're going to ground your energy, your roots, somewhere that you're going to be allowed to manifest, to plant this seed. Perhaps the seed's already planted. It just needs to get watered. We cannot be rich in some ways. We have to be fulfilled first in order for us to continue being rich. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Rich Dad, I believe that's a book. I don't know why that came up. But look at that. You have spirit, and spirit is helping you. Spirit is guiding you to release whatever else needs to be released. I'm reading these intuitively, guys. So if there's so many cards, it's for a reason. So again, with spirit here, you're following your gut. You're following your spirit, your intuition. You want to do things all over again that you did last time, but this time with the right purpose. This time with the right attraction. This time with the right approach. See what I'm going with this? You are going to be well liberated to be you. Even if you have to show up like this is how you're going to show up. You might not want your face to be recognized other than just your work. This is nothing about people hating, people being jealous, envious, whatever. No, none of that. If you want to hide your identity and express yourself a certain way, do it. If you want to paint your face or wear a mask for just your own purpose, do it. Either way, you're still going to be guided if you hide in the shadow and allow your shadow to finally heal when it needs to heal, right? As you walking towards your purpose, another level of life, of experiences. But this time, receiving what's meant for yours. Like, relationships are going to stick. Friendships are going to involve. And you're not going to be alone experiencing life or experiencing something different. Because you are going to have the right people to sit there with you as they're going through their own growth. All right. The collective and friendships. Capricorn. Capricorn. And you're looking pretty serious and moving or traveling. Sometimes we have to make that decision in order for something to finally sit. Yeah, see, cows. It's been chaos. It's been chaos, but it's for a purpose though. That chaos, it cleansed everything around us, even though it was not a good feeling. It needed to come through. And look what came in. Honesty. This is a true honesty. Like, this is just the universe saying, for good purpose, right? Or you just being honest with yourself to the point where, you know what, let me let all this get cleansed and do what I gotta do. And you're allowing honesty to come in. I'm doing a collective reading. But if you are subscribed, you can catch me live and I'll do readings for the people. Okay, let's see. Vision. All right. With this card, we're seeing things in a much better perspective with honesty and truth. But look what we have here, the High Priestess. That's you right there, collective. And confidence. You're moving with confidence in the sense that if I leave, right, you're listening to your intuition here. We have listening. This is on the bottom of the deck. With confidence, you're going to be moving forward with this vision that you have, and it's your High Priestess within self. Okay? And as you continue walking with truth and honesty, you're walking through your true purpose. The more you heal yourself, the more you're walking towards that path. Something else will trigger you. Something else will come in with good purpose in the sense that, wow, you know what? Due to my experiences, I could make a career out of this without the need of going to school. Or if you want to go back to school, feel free to do it. Right? You have your High Priestess here, to which you're allowing yourself to be taught. Or just simply for you to go to school with more confidence and allow, again, this path to teach you more. If it's not like career-based, it will just be life experiences. You're living more, but without the need of being chaotic mentally. You're allowing your angels to really protect you and guide you, other than just your own inner knowing, your own intuition. Okay? So you're going to be really in tune to which, again, you're going to be listening to your High Priestess, to your archangels, to your spirit guides, to any animals that you have, or synchronicities when it comes to black cats, perhaps, if not ravens or crows. Okay? So this vision right here is coming up very, very honest. Okay? You might be a little bit chaotic here and there. But other than that, don't even worry about it, because it's actually happening for a good purpose. Again, it's showering you. It's getting you out of that negative frequency that you were in, or low vibration, not so much negative. And it's going to give you more strength for you finding to grow, right? To grow within this energy, for you to embody it. Letting go. Yes, letting go of the old self. And there goes the black cat. There's the moon. Now, all of your hidden secrets are out. What do I mean by that? We have self-love, and we have love and self-worth. Do you see where this is going? This is the energy that you're going to be carrying on to the next level. And people are going to see that. People are going to see that you're nurturing yourself, that there's light within self. You're radiating some kind of way. And you've letting go of the bad experiences, right? You're seeing your experiences from the past in a different perspective once again. But this time, that, hey, you know what? Thanks to the past, it gave me strength. It gave me courage. Not so much to let go, but you just let it go. You're not going to be having expectations when it comes to people. Other than just, once they do like some kind of action, you're going to ignore it, but also you're going to speak truth to that person that wants to continue coming at you sideways. Some people, you can't really say, I'm going to let them go forever. You can let them go. But again, if you're nearby to let them know about themselves, I don't see why the fuck not. Communicate mentally, communicate verbally, let them know what's up. You know, when it does not need attention, you pull away, right? We have the 8 of Cups still. So once you still pull away, and come back with a different type of coin, then boom, you can hit them. And they'll be hitting emotions. Once you hit them with that type of dime, they're not going to have no choice but to look at it for what it is and fuck off, literally. There you go. The Ace of Cups. Self-love again. This is you fulfilling your own cup. This is you in your own cup. See that light right there? That's you. That's your cup once again. And everything that's coming out of it is growth, it's lessons, lessons learned. You've taken everything back. You've taken accountability of your actions. Even if you didn't know any better, it was an opportunity for you to grow. And that's what you're looking at, your lessons, you guys. Hi, welcome in. If you guys want a personal reading, just subscribe and catch me live. I do readings for people on here, but not when I'm doing like readings for the collective or horoscopes. But I got you guys. All right. So again, not just you, people around you are starting to see this, that, well, you know, the collective has been on this spiritual journey, but on top of everything, they're starting to see that you are the person that will learn from their mistakes. You know, not so much about people telling you what to change about yourself. It was just that you've learned and you're adapting to the new changes in your life. And somebody will give you recognition to that. You know, they'll just pull a string and they're like, wow, I caught a beautiful moth, a beautiful flower, a rose, a butterfly. And they're going to feel really happy to have trapped you. So somebody's fishing, you guys. Somebody's fishing out for the collective. You might not know it, but it's out there. Let's see. Where's mine? All right, let's look into your relationships for all. And then we'll do some more tarot on that. All right, for the collective. Hi, welcome in, guys. Some of the comments will be filtered if you guys are not being proper. Just letting you know. Because I reported it to TikTok, to YouTube, that some of these comments were just being not correct. And I had to, you know, talk to YouTube real quick. All right. Love language or just love. Wow. I'm hearing heavy hitter. Something successful occurred here. The High Priestess of Water. Yeah. Somebody's going to be receiving an emotional message to which it will be successful and very honest. Somebody has been sitting alone or feeling alone. Let me see, what is this? Is this a cat? It looks like a cat. Again, someone was sitting alone. It could be a Cancer. Is Pisces a water sign? I forgot. It could be a water sign. If not that, it'll just be a Cancer, right? An emotional message coming in, since we have success as well with message. Something's coming through though. Again, this could be you sitting alone, doing your own thing, right? Healing, going through your experiences, etc., recapping. And then somebody comes in with heading emotions. Here, let's not get too carried away. Let's do some actual tarot. That's funny. Look, I just got the cards and we have the 8 of... I just split them. We have the 8 of Cups and the fucking 9 of Cups. I'm telling you, something emotional is coming in. Alright, let's see. Yes, I'm telling you, this is karmic. A good karma. Good karma. Somebody wants to take you out on a date. Someone feels whole, mind, body, and spirit to come forward. And look at that. It's abundance. It's somebody has either emotional intelligence or they don't want to miss this opportunity. They have let go of something or someone and they're changing, they're shifting. Somebody shifted here. This is not just you anymore. This is someone else that has their eye on you, collective. If somebody has their eye on you, collective. I'm telling you. Let's see. And they're coming in. Oh my God. They're coming in pretty hot. All right, let's see. All right, for the High Priestess, messages for the High Priestess and the Love Department. Divine Feminines. How much time do we have? I don't even know. Hello guys, welcome. Let me see. The Love Department. Okay. There's no emotions at the... Oh, there you are. Okay. There's no emotions at the moment. Other than just being guarded. As you move forward, High Priestess, Divine Feminine, you are becoming attractive with the 6 of Cups here. What else for this Divine Feminine, the High Priestess? Yeah, you're looking pretty good. You're looking pretty wealthy here. Pretty healthy. As you continue entering this new phrase, this new opportunity with self, look what comes up though. There's an Emperor on the other side. And we have the 2 of Wands, intuition. Yes, look at that. Oh my God. You guys. Oh my God. Like, just by looking at the cards, I already know. I hope you guys can see every single card. Hold on. Can you guys see? Hope that's not too... Okay. Look. Oh, I feel so good about these cards. So I started off right here. This is you, right? The High Priestess. Keep looking good. Keep looking intuitively good. You have so much light around you, Divine Feminine. You're so rich in this energy that you have no clue. I hope that you already know that you're looking pretty fucking good. You're looking pretty sexy. If you haven't been feeling yourself, you're going to start feeling like yourself. Okay, you can start looking really good or just simply just shining bright. You know, I don't want to confuse how we feel versus how we've been looking. Just by our light being dimmed, our light being beaten on, it doesn't make us look so cute, you know? We can dress up however we want and still feel like shit. But other than that, you looking pretty good. Again, you are a bit guarded here. But look at in the bottom though. We have the Emperor. We have the Two of Wands, intuition. This masculine is going to be following their intuition. And we have the Sun, the Lovers, which is a decision, a choice, along with the Ace of Cups. You could have already opened up to someone that you see them as your emperor, your person. Now this emperor, this masculine, is going to have to tune in into their own intuition to make this decision with the High Priestess. As they make this choice and decision based off of this, then they're going to be happy and joyful about their decision. Because at the end of the day, they're going to see there is lots of love to give and receive. They've had a fulfilled cup. They just haven't found their High Priestess, really, or their Empress. And with you, Divine Feminines, they see that they do have that with you. But again, do not get distracted. It's just like a little advice from me to you. Keep looking good. Keep doing you. You know, tuning into your shadow, into your light. And what I mean by that is doing shadow work and illuminating the sky with your energy. You know, allow this feminine energy to really embody itself on you. You know how people say we carry our hearts in our sleeves? No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to carry it on our sleeve when it's just a whole entire being. And you're going to let it shine through. Some of you guys are already flirtatious. You guys are very open to that. Even if it's with this masculine or someone else, the thing is you're being very much open, which is really healing as well, because you're allowing yourself to be. You're tuning into that feminine energy, male or female, masculine or feminine, whichever one you identify as. You're still going to be flirty, okay? It's you. It's part of nature, right? It's part of opening yourself up to new experiences, or just simply just being flirty, okay? Being cute. All right, so again, you High Priestess, keep focused. This masculine is going to be in tuning in. The more you heal yourself, Divine Feminines, the more the masculine will take action towards you, because now you're being recognized. That you are very nurturing. You are very intuitive, very wealthy or healthy. Wealthy, mind, body, and spirit. And if you got wealthy, you know, money, then you got money. But other than that, this is all spiritual right here. So this is very beautiful. Okay. Everything looks pretty awesome here. Let's see. Anything else that the collective need to know? The High Priestess. Okay, the High Priestess herself has a message for you, collective. This could be an ancestor, a spirit guide, consciousness. All right, for the High Priestess. Let's see. Don't fight yourself from this. This is a blessing here. Yeah, see, it's a karmic blessing, you guys. I'm telling you, it's a karmic blessing. What else, High Priestess? Yes, I'm telling you. We have 2 blessings cards here. Somebody could have been immature here in the past. This could have been the masculine. Oh, I see. Intuition was immature. Yeah, see, you guys needed to go through some experiences to straighten your intuition. Not so much to give it the courage, but to straighten, to give it strength enough for you to continue making choices, okay? Without the need of learning a lesson every fucking time that you fuck up. But now you're taking accountability, like I said, you're taking all that shit back. You're allowing yourself to be taught. You're allowing yourself to finally be with spirit 24/7, literally, without the need of always guarding yourself. We're not doing that because we are the high priestess. Okay, we are in tune with ourselves. We are committed. We're engaged to our intuition, to our spirit, with the King of Cups. And we're engaged onto our nurturing side, divine feminine energy. And that's what's giving us justice. Okay? That's how we liberate yourselves. That's how we free ourselves. By tuning in into that emotion and grounding ourselves with light and love with the Ace of Cups. So again, there is a karmic blessing on the other side. So expect to be expected. You already know this. So the more you have the emotional intelligence of your surroundings, of yourself, of who you are, without the need of guarding yourself, but only protecting, because those are different things. When we want to protect ourselves, we guard ourselves. That's different from really protecting yourself versus guarding. Sometimes by guarding we protect, but no, there's other ways of doing so. When we allow ourselves to be, somebody else will pick up on that energy. When they come in, we feel with our being, with our intuitive selves, our priestess selves, right? Then we already know, like, okay, their actions are not meeting the words. There's something funky about this person. I don't want it. That easy, that quick. We don't have to know this person. We don't have to be nice about it, you guys. We don't have to mistreat this person or the people that are coming into our lives. We can just speak our minds and be like, nah, we can just walk away. But if people want to keep, I don't know, tagging on you or stressing you out, causing anxiety, then you're going to call them out. Without the need of a fight, without the need of a war, other than, you know what, let me just tell you this in a very polite way, but this and this, and you start, pointing out the red flags. And that's going to be their karma. That's where they're going to be like, ah, shit, I can't fuck with this person. They know way too much. They're not going to care about the whole fucking being witchy or being a ghost whisperer. They're not going to care. It's just that, again, just by you being intelligent, instead of you showing that clairvoyant, you're going to be emotionally in tune. See what I'm saying? And that's going to be your weapon. Either or. But you're going to be more smart on how you use your intuition. We're not going to open ourselves to people because they're going to drain us. Just by you following your discernment emotionally, rather than opening your whole entire being, you're allowing your intuition to show you the way. Even if the person is not being it or being truthful, it's going to show you that. Because we're already too intelligent already to this point for us to know. Okay? All right. So it looks pretty good. And that's what the message is from the High Priestess herself. All right, anything else, Spirit, before we end this reading? Anything else? Yeah, the High Priestess is working really hard with this shifts in the planets. This Three of Swords was and will continue being our weapon. Okay? In the sense that due to being guarded, what did it teach you? You know, what did it allow to come up? What allowed your mentality to catch on to when it came down to some emotions here, karmically speaking? And I'm not talking about a third party. I'm talking about abundantly. I'm talking about healing. What gave you the engagement to continue moving forward? What motivated you to do this type of change or to let go of that guard? Once you put source onto this, the way of thinking, or just seeing it from a different perspective again, you will answer your true answers, your questions to self with this, oh my gosh, I'm seeing purple. I guess just consciousness, the crown chakra. You're coming out of the subconscious and coming back to your consciousness, you guys. If you haven't noticed, that's what it is. The demons were really holding you down. Excuse me. But Archangel and your secret guides, there's some secret, it's a secret guide out there that's been protecting you, collective. That's interesting. It's the first time that I felt that. You do have either a secret admirer or a secret angel that's taking care of you on the other side. Either in the physical or in the sky, in the universe. It don't matter. The thing is, somebody's really giving you the energy back. But anyways, again, this is you giving recognition to what needs to be recognized. Very abundant. And there's nothing else to say. I mean, it's just flat. The cards spoke for themselves already. The energy is manifesting without the burden. I'll just keep moving forward, right? Receiving everything that you've put your mind onto. And it's finally going to manifest. It's going to finally grow. All right? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll catch you guys on your next one. God bless.